Yeah. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler. And if I sound like I'm a little crunk, shout out to Plant Poppy. Shout out to the three elements, earth, wind, and to the fire. And shout out to EA Sport. Boom, 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 boom. I know y'all in a good mood. I know y'all in a good mood. What is going on? It's Wednesday. Thank y'all for pulling up. Y'all could have been anywhere else. You could have. You didn't have to do this. Yeah, but you pulled up. Shout out to the Rock With Me Nation. Yes. Shout out to the Rock With Me Nation. Oh man. And you know, let me go ahead and greet the folks that's already here because I don't want to be a rude host. I came in the building. Y'all was already in here and everything like that. Let me go ahead and holler at my peoples because I ain't gonna be rude and everything. Let me go ahead and holler at my people. Hold on. We're trying to get on up in here. This thing is a little bit screwy. There we go. We got Big Jarris in the building. I know Jarris. I know. You see the mood that I came on in? Yes. Shout out to the Rock With Me Nation. Everybody that's keeping your boy informed and everything. Yes, Big Jarris. I knew. Shout out to Kamoyo King, because that's who let your boy know. Grand Madam Tarot. My spiritual advisors in the building. Groovy. Tonight. Ready to like the way you groove me. Groovy P is in the building. We got D Steve's the Rock With Me Nation moderator in the building. So watch what you say. Watch what you say. We can agree to disagree. Just watch how you say it. Watch how you say it. We're going to respect one another up in here. That's what I said. Respect one another up in here. Like we already agreed to my spiritual advisor, Grand Madam Tarot, S. Jazz. Woo. I know he happy. You happy, big dog. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and see what S. Jazz said. Good times. Let Kevin, Ryan, and Nate be reminded once more that this is the Black Panther franchise, not to be confused with the Wakanda franchise. No T'Challa, no dollar. We ain't accepting the king being replaced by anyone. I couldn't have said that daggum thing no better myself. I couldn't. If and I be trying to talk knowledge to us. No. Why in the hell we trading characters out? Clark Kent over there in DC Comics, whole damn family over there. We ain't replacing nobody with nothing. No, we just add. I'm so sick and damn tired of black folks saying stuff. Damn it, that's how I know you don't read damn comic books. When you keep falling, but you know what? That's literally that crabs in a barrel mentality that our parents woke, stay woke. That would be a woke thing. Yeah, we were told about crabs in the barrel when I was a damn kid. I had no idea that would even transcend toward our fictional characters. Yet here we are. You look at the Flash, you be like, well, damn, how many of y'all over there? No, Dad. I got Barry, I got Bart, I got Jay, I got Wally, I got his two kids, I got Liberty Bell, I got what Max. That's 9 damn species. I'm pretty sure of excess. That's 10. No problems whatsoever. Ain't nobody talk about, oh, I don't like this character. I don't like that character. No, all Flash fans getting their damn feel. Flash fans getting their feel. Batman fans getting their damn feel. Wonder Woman fans getting their damn feel. Superman fans getting their damn feel. And I don't want us to act like that. Even over here in Marvel, I got 2 Spider-Man, a Spider-Boy, and a damn Spider-Girl. Everybody can get some. Everybody named Mama can jump in. But this IP right here, no. And it's crazy because the actor, God bless his soul, he literally talked to us about that one at a time mindset. If you call yourself to be a fan of his, you heard that dude articulate that. I just had no damn idea they would do it with our fictional characters And we would settle for it. So many people capping for, oh, we get to see Azari in a video game. We get to see Azari. You ain't even seen that damn dude in a damn comic book. Priorities. Priorities. You might want to get the comic book company, because Azari, that's T'Challa and Aurora's son. That ain't T'Challa and Misty's son. That ain't T'Challa and Nakia's son. That ain't T'Challa and Okoye's son. That's T'Challa and Aurora's son. So before you get the cap and talk about, oh, good God Almighty Jesus, I'm excited that they finna put, how about you gonna say something to the damn comic book company who act like they don't know what black love is? Yeah, I got my coffee. Shout out to Plant Pop. Coming here with fire and brimstone this evening. Hey, we're going to have a great time tonight. We're going to have a great time. We got Miss May Kent, the head door herself, is in the building. Great. That would be our two sons there. That's the man on the street. Watch what you say. Watch what you say. We got a Nazi, the spider in here. What's going on, Big Nazi? Professional film fan is in here. Yes, we in here. Terry Thompson, what's going on, Big Terry? What's going on? D. Steezel is in the bit. Yes, we're going to have a great time. We get what you said, Chad said, character over actor. Sure did. Yes, sir. Like I said, we're going to have a great time this evening. We are. Shout out to S. Jaddix for getting me started. But we are going to have a great show. So without, or at least I think so. Y'all going to let me know. And let me just say this. Going back to talking about the video game, I want to thank each and every last one of y'all that are subscribed. I want to thank each and every last one of y'all that leave comments. I want to thank each and every last one of y'all that share the video. This wouldn't be possible without y'all. I truly do it for the culture. Sometimes it's frustrating because you look at stuff and you want yourself to be one place. You're not satisfied where you're at. But I'm a true believer that what's meant for you is meant for you. So I know that time will come. But I want to thank each and every last one of y'all. Rock with me, Nation members. Those dedicated, those standing 10 toes down. Those like, nah, I don't give a damn about none of that other stuff. I ain't moving. And here's why I'm doing it, why I'm saying thank you. Because I don't think we acknowledge that enough. I don't think we encourage one another enough in regards to standing 10 toes down. No, we kind of like we've been kids, we get taught that it's popular to go along with the unpopular thing. Don't be the child that knows how to articulate your words. Don't be the child that's getting straight A's in school. No, be the cool kid. So the cool kid, the dumb kid. No, the cool kid is the kid that has as many options on the table as possible. One of the other reasons that I'm thanking y'all for pulling up, for supporting and believing is because I'm not going to say most, but I'm going to say we still have too many brothers and sisters that are quick to tell another brother or sister to give up on their dream, to give up on what they feel is worth fighting for. I don't know how you do that and you call yourself black. Yeah, I'm checking in. I don't know how you fix your mouth to tell another black person to give up on their hopes, dreams, aspirations, and or what they feel is right. I don't know how you're a black person and you fix your mouth to do it. But we had somebody do it on Twitter last night, which is crazy because we're so hard to tell brothers and sisters to give up on their desire to see T'Challa on the big screen. Hashtags don't work. Do it, whatever. He would have been one of those brothers probably cheering for the Black Panther video game. You disappointed, not you, big dog. Now, because I am who I am, I'm going to judge the action. What did I say before about us, about myself specifically? That I was going to evolve in how I address issues, not attack individuals, but just attack the action. You don't have to attack the individual to attack the action. So that's how we're going to be doing things here going forward. So without further ado, let's take a look at tonight's topics. We got them on deck. I hope you enjoy them. I do. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me get this real quick. Let me get this real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do it like this. We back. So let's go ahead and jump off into tonight's topics. We got Charlie Cox calls on fans for a Daredevil movie. Yes, Charlie Cox said fans need to hit Marvel up for a Daredevil movie. You know what? That's crazy, Mr. Cox, because based on what I read last night, fans can't do a damn thing for you. We're going to keep the party rolling over. Iger losing patience with Feige. Yes, in lieu of the latest information, Kevin Feige wants to come out with a socially conscious X-Men movie. Iger wants him to just come out with a superhero movie. Kevin, never mind. We're gonna talk about it. The eyes on Wakanda Solicit is kind of sus, but then again, aren't they all? Yes, they are. We're gonna talk about it. The smartest on-screen Batman. You know, I never gave too much thought to that, but I did after reading this article. We're gonna see how you feel. Comics this week, I was interested in. JLU issue 7, that would be Justice League Unlimited issue 7. Avengers issue 20. Oh boy, did you see it? Did y'all read Avengers issue 26? Oh, we're gonna talk about it. Mr. Terrific issue 1. Yes, and Bitterroot, a new beat issue 3. We're gonna jump all off into that. A little bit of summaries and everything. Batman, Cape Crusader animated series. Are race swaps a necessary evil? Yeah, we're gonna jump off into that thing. Ironheart. What about War Machine? This ain't no gender thing. No, this is a stay woke topic. Yeah, we're gonna jump into it. Michael Beasley enters the GOAT debate. And yes, we are talking about MJ and LeBron. Yes, I said Michael Beasley. We're gonna get into it. Rappers then and today. Maybe they were the plants. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. Why red states with red governors equals stupidity. That's not a political comment. That's actually you just need to open up your damn eyes. That's what I'm telling you. That's not a political commentary. When I bring it to you, you're gonna be like, damn, yeah, you just got to figure out what you're gonna do. Also, Diddy and Trump. Also, y'all, y'all ain't mentioned that for no reason. Diddy and Trump. There's an actual damn connection. Well, never mind. We're gonna talk about it. EA cancels Black Panther video game. That's the last topic. First topic. So yeah, EA Sports then canceled the video game. EA Sports has canceled the upcoming Electronic Arts video game. They have. I seen some stupid stuff. I call it stupid because it is what it is. IGN.com closes cliffhanger games. You know, I hate to see people lose their job, but you know what? You didn't have to lose your job if you just would have gave us the video game we wanted. You would be right there, right now, still employed. Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. But the thing is, play stupid. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. See how that go? This comes our way by IGN. EA cancels Black Panther game. closes cliffhanger game. This is the third round of layoffs at EA this year. This comes to us by Rebecca Valentine. Updated May 28, 2025 at 5:54 p.m. Initially posted that same day at 2:45 p.m. Electronic Arts is canceling its planned Black Panther game and shutting down developer Cliffhanger Games. IGN has learned in an email sent to staff. EA Entertainment President Laura Milley said that these changes, alongside other recent cancellations and layoffs, are being done to sharpen our focus and put our creative energy. Wow, you're saying a lot. Put our creative energy behind the most significant growth opportunity. So you're saying you ain't see no growth opportunities in that Black Panther game, huh? You smart. You smart. That was gonna be an expensive ass coaster. It was. That was gonna be an expensive ass coaster because, as I like to tell folks, I already got Black Panther playable video games at the house. Yeah. Great story too. Folks that's got these two damn video games, they fans of this damn video game. You tell me somebody, show me somebody that's got these damn video games, they probably still got the same damn console that they can play the damn game. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. So you're gonna level up your damn knowledge. Yeah. It's folks here, right here. Gen X. Good God Almighty Jesus. Yes, we still living. We keep trying to tell y'all what the hell to do. We're in our 50s, damn near 60s. Those are our damn characters you dealing with, and you keep wanting to do what the hell. No, you do not do what you want to do with them. You do what we instruct you to do so you can get our money. You doing stuff you want to do gets you stuff like this right here. You got to shut down stuff because you got to focus on stuff that can get you some significant growth. You don't think a Black Panther game, video game, going all the way back to 1 million BC, with everybody in T'Challa's damn bloodline, featuring the Hatut Zeraze, featuring the Dora Milaje, right. Got Shooty as the griot like she's supposed to. Got Casper Cole as the Cold Tiger like he's supposed to. Got Eric and Baku and Nakia being villains like they're supposed to. You don't think you could have made some damn money? But no, you want to keep listening to the damn dude with the baseball cap. The damn dude, you know what? Don't do it, Theo. I don't think anybody that looked like me could apply for an executive position, tell the folks that's hiring us we're really not knowledgeable in the position we're applying for. Not only get said job, keep said job after demonstrating over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, we do not know nor care about the source material to the detriment of our investors over and 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 over again, to the point where you see the damn stock dropping. How long has Disney stock been dropping? And he get the kid. Nobody that looked like me. Oh hell no, we got fired a long time ago. You know what? No, we could be football coaches because I'm gonna go back. No, well, yeah, Marvin Lewis comes to mind. That's about it. Former coach of the Cincinnati Bengals. That's about it right there. But that's one. I know. Losing billions of dollars and still got a damn job. Y'all could have had a hit. We told y'all how to do it. Hell, quite a few members of the Rock With Me Nation actually sent you videos from me on how to do it. Game would have made money. You would have had Mosi, playable character, Bashinga, playable character, right? One-offs, secret missions and everything like that. T'Challa, you'd have had the Avengers, you'd have had the Fantastic Four. I don't know why you talking about the Skrulls and Azari. They not coming back to Wakanda. You didn't read Reginald Hudlin Run? Oh, yeah. Aurora and T'Challa got the Skrulls scared. They got the King in Black scared. they got the Chitauri. They got Chitauri, whatever they damn name, them plant-based people. You see Wakanda and get deleted. No. Don't go off of that crap that you read with Predator versus Black Panther. I don't know what the hell that was. That was trash. Don't go off that. No, y'all did like what y'all did, what Kevin did. Y'all ain't hiring nobody knew what the hell they talking about in regards to Black Panther. And Azara ain't it. That's a damn catch-all name. But anyway, when you play childish games, you win childish prizes. We told y'all last year not to do this. I know damn good and well I told you. And we ain't gonna lose no sleep because one of the mottos of the Rock With Me Nation is we got Wakanda at the house. We got Wakanda at the house. I'm gonna keep up with these notes, then we're gonna transition topics. I see Big Chad, my brother. Y'all go ahead and give it up for Big Chad. Self-made man, I love that right there. Appreciate you pulling up, brother. EA said mantles aren't profitable, man. Not at all. Not at all. Miss May Kent, we Black Panther fans tried. We tried, Miss Kent. We tried. Great calls. Merch companies, EA are just looking at the numbers. They know what sells and what doesn't. This mantle and legacy BS ain't selling, and they ain't going down with the ship. Better not. Better not. You better listen to who know what they talking about. You better look at the folks that's got a whole bunch of Black Panther merch. And if folks got a whole bunch of Black Panther merch and they tell you they're not gonna buy your video game, now what y'all need to go do is talk to them folks over there at 1943, so they don't take an L. But they gonna take it though. Y'all gonna be laughing. Great decision, EA Sports. Yes, Javon, it's a good game. Let's see here. They pulled X-Men 1997. Not yet. Bucky really the white wolf in the MCU? No. Well, you know what? That's Kevin thing. And yes, he was. For no damn reason whatsoever. Like, I love when folks love the cat for the MCU, because let's stay right here. I don't like what he got going on coming up in this Black Pantherless book that's coming out. But Christopher Priest created Casper Cole. No differently than John Ridley created Tosin. I don't agree with either one of those two dudes, either A, did or getting ready to do. But those are their creations. They are. And what I've watched, we don't want to talk about it. A Black executive, Nate Moore, a Black writer, Ryan Coogler, take a huge crap on Christopher Priest's creation. A huge crap. That wasn't the only one. He did it with Zarvari. He did it with Zarvari. And I know I come across people say, I don't give a damn. You would give a damn if it was your creation. Yeah. Stop acting like you don't give a damn about stuff until it applies to you. No, right is right, wrong is wrong. Don't be in such a hurry to be a smart ass. And I see quite a folks doing it. No, you would give a damn if it was your creation. Hell, if it's just your grandma's, what I want to call it, your grandmother's jelly cake. You ain't trying to have nobody F up your grandma's jelly cake recipe. Right? Amen. In African-American culture, at the very least, we're supposed to be gatekeepers of certain things. We are. Yeah. The culture's supposed to mean something. Okay, well, that's Christopher Priest's creation. Zarvari was. I'm sorry. Casper Cole was. Okay, well, I could be wrong. I very well could be, but Reginald Hutland created Zarvari. Well, I got the Black executive and I got the Black writer making one character, a Black character that was created by a widely heralded, successful writer, right? Those two individuals took that biracial male character and made him all the way white doing nothing. Yeah. Casper Cole White Wolf, half Jewish, half black, a mentee. T'Challa is mentoring him. You never get to see that character interact with T'Challa. But the character who would lay down his life for T'Challa, he let Zemo go. Yeah, that was the black executive and black writer that everybody want to keep talking about, but you don't know the source material, so you don't know or you don't care. Could be that. You're not going to say nothing. Then we get the elder, the sister. She's passed away. My condolences to her family. It's one thing to name her Zarabar, but to not even allow her to do anything Zarabari-like. Hell, at least Bucky whooped some ass as the White Wolf. You just gave her, that's the black writer and the black executive, effing with characters, black, created by black writers. Don't. That's black love. That's black unification. That's what that is. I don't need that. I'm good. I'm good on that all day. Keep up with these notes. We came in here for a good time, not to be confused with a long time. Batman wise, we including animated. We're gonna get there. Give me a little bit. Give me a little bit. Give me a little bit. Batman animated game was nice though. Like, race swaps ain't needed for black heroes. Stay. Don't get too far ahead. That's what you're doing. I guess they couldn't show EA that new math that shows that sidelining T'Challa was the best strategy going forward. I don't think they could either. Because that math don't exist. Moving right along though, because we're gonna shift gears. We came in here for a good time, not to be confused with a long time. Yes, we came in here with a good time. Let me see. Come on now. Don't do me like that. Groovy. All right. Charlie Cox called on fans for a Daredevil movie. You know, I can appreciate his optimism. And I ain't gonna tell him no. You know why I ain't gonna tell him no? Because you know what? I seen what Snyderverse fans did. Why do people keep talking about Black Panther fans as bad as Snyderverse fans? Snyderverse fans got a whole 3-hour movie. That's not the dig you want it to be. That ain't. You're not making me feel bad by calling me a Snyder. You know what the Snyder film did? Now see, this is when Black Panther fans would look at me and laugh and they'd be like, you know what, I'm down for that. You know what the Snyderverse film did? It totally eclipsed the Joss Whedon version of that same damn film. So imagine if somebody came out and gave us the Snyderverse version of both Black Panthers 1 and 2. Yeah, that ain't the flex you think it is. Oh, hell no. We're probably looking at, oh, okay, I got something going on with this one right here. You gonna redo that damn movie, both of them, and do it right where it makes sense? Okay. Oh, I don't know why we act like that's a flex. Daredevil, and this comes to us from the playlist by Christopher Mark, May 26, 2025, 9:49 a.m. You was up early, when you, Big Chris? What's up early? Daredevil born-again star Charlie Cox and Jets fans need to convince Marvel to make a solo movie. Everyone just write letters. Actor Charlie Cox is currently filming the follow-up season of Marvel's Daredevil Born Again, but is still in the dark about the character's feature film future when recently asked about the possibility of a solo movie being in the cards. In an interview with the Screen Actors Guild APTRA Foundation, Cox was quick to dismiss any personal insight or knowledge of existing plans for a solo Daredevil movie. Not that he is against the idea. I'm the worst person to ask. Cox said of any hints of a solo film adventure for the Man Without Fear, I have no idea. I don't know. You have to ask the grown-ups. I don't know anything, and I like not knowing anything, you know? Although Cox understands that fans wield a lot of power, they demanded he return to the role after Netflix canceled the original show before the arrival, and the studio eventually added those episodes to MCU canon. Did anybody tell Daredevil fans to give up? Anybody tell Daredevil fans that wanted Charlie Cox to come back, go away. That billion-dollar entity ain't listening to you. They don't give two damns about what you got going on. Then we all on social media, but I don't. Maybe because I'm damn near thinking I wasn't around, but I seem to remember a lot of positivity in regards to Charlie Cox. I like him. I like Ben Affleck too, but I like Charlie Cox. Anybody remember any of that though? Help y'all help me out. Y'all help me out. Y'all tell me. I you know, my memory ain't what it used to be and everything like that. I could be getting stuff wrong, but you know, especially folks that love telling Black Panther fans to give up. I don't think I seen them. Like I said, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. I understand. I ain't perfect, but I don't remember. I don't remember. But to that point, Charlie, Mr. Cox. That don't sound right. Charlie, Mr. Charlie. I don't think fans got any pull. I think what it is it's the actor. It's whether or not they like you, the actor, and the character you portray. They not listening to us. Did you see Thor: Love and Thunder? Did you? That wasn't gore. And that wasn't the gore God, but the storyline. No, that way. No, that way. Did you see Spider-Man No Way Home? Peter? That still ain't Mary Jane. That ain't Ned. Was that Electro? Because I don't know. One, I'm just saying, Jamie Foxx. I get it. He was in the first movie, but Electro don't look like that. He don't. I mean, no shape, form, or fashion. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy. You know the dude that they was fighting, who name I can't remember, the High Evolutionary. Nobody gives a damn about that dude, and that was your big bad. No, nobody gives two damns of. Nobody gives a damn about the High Evolutionary comics. Nobody gives a damn about the High Evolutionary as an action figure. Nobody gives a damn. The dude that played the High, you mean to tell me he left the Peacemaker for that? That's what he left the Peacemaker for. Once again, the character don't look nothing like him. Man, bro, you should have stayed with the Peacemaker. 1-800-BLK-HERO. To all my Black celebrities and entertainers and everything like that, the phone lines are open. The Rock With Me Nation is right there. You at a loss. You want to be a superhero. You don't know who to be. Dial 1-800-BLK-HERO. Go and do that, because I see y'all struggling. I see y'all struggling. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. So yeah, Mr. Cox, Charlie, if you will. I don't think the fans can get you across the finish line. I think you need to sit down, probably with Iger. Now, Bob, if you tell Bob you want a movie, Daredevil whooping ass, oh, Bob gonna sign off on that. And mind you, we ain't trying to get no message in Daredevil whoop ass. We want Matt Murdock whooping ass. We want to see you put hands on Bullseye. We want to see you lip lock with Electra and everything like that. We want to see you and Kingpin fight. You gonna give us some social stuff or whatever. Give us the storyline for the damn comics, and we going about our damn business. So yeah, that's what you need to do. You need to go talk to Bob Iger. Mind you, he leaving in a couple of years. So that's who you need to go talk to. But yeah, we want to see you whoop ass. We seen Ben Affleck whoop ass. So I think we can see you whoop some ass too. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Keep it on with the notes though, because we're gonna get on up out of here. And when I say get on up out of here, I don't mean in a few minutes. No, we're gonna keep the party rolling. Check Big Chad in here. Oh, Hero, we know. Welcome. Hero Z in the building. They canceled. Yeah, they got rid of Big Z. They got rid of Hero. They got rid of that doggone thing. We're gonna get into it, dude. Get down on. We already did though. We're smart. Yeah, go and get rid of that video game. Nobody check for that. Also, I did mention Bob Iger, didn't I? Bob Iger losing patience with Kevin Feige. Yeah, let's go and get on into it. Get down on it. Yeah. Marvel Fallout. This comes from comic book news. Marvel Fallout, Avengers delayed, X-Men stall. Iger losing patience. This comes us from Matt McGowan, Cosmic Book News. Sunday, May 25th, 8:42 p.m. Following the major release date delays for Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars, we know those got pushed back to December 2026, December 2027, respectively. The Marvel Fallout is starting to hit Hollywood. That includes canceled MCU release dates, a delay in Kevin Feige's big X-Men plans, and reports that Disney CEO Bob Iger isn't happy. You won't fire him no way. And I'm not asking for anybody to be fired. That's tough. But you won't even make sure he hires a comic book coordinator. Yeah. See, I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan. I remember going all the way back to Mark Richt. Yeah, he didn't want to have, no, not Mark Richt. My fault. I'm lying. Mike Tomlin, Pittsburgh Steelers. He didn't want to have a special teams coach. That's a position. Yeah, it's three phases to football: offense, defense, and special team. You finna neglect one of them? Well, they paid for it. Well, here you go. A comic book movie company literally neglected the comic books that inspire their movies. This is when my brother would come in there and say, make it make sense. Well, Bob ain't feeling that. Bob ain't feeling that. Bob like, no, I'm not with all that. That don't sound right to me. What's going on? MCU post Endgame has been a bust. Can we talk? Why have those MCU movies been a bust since Endgame? Specifically. I'm gonna come on over here. I'm gonna come on over here back to the comment section, and I want us to talk specifically. Why have those movies failed post Endgame? Because you know what I get so damn sick and tired of? I get so damn sick and tired of bigots and racists using the catch-all phrase woke and DEI. John Walker being a member of the New Avengers is DEI. Anybody that has a job they're not qualified for, regardless of who they are, is DEI. There have only been 2 woke movies in the MCU. That would be Black Panther 1 and Black Panther 2. Everything else, whether they succeeded or failed, you can't blame on being woke. DEI, that's up to you. But what you cannot use as a reason for them failing is woke. No. Your only 2 woke movies, and this is where brothers and sisters need to own this, the only 2 woke movies in the MCU, one was largely successful, overwhelmingly successful, if you want to say that, and the other one somewhat successful, as in 1.3 billion and 800 million. Don't let the media tell you something stupid. Know your culture, own your culture, and stop letting people speak on your culture when they go above and beyond to show through their actions they don't give 2 damns about your culture. Can't even do it the proper thing to respect your culture. Oh, no. The movies in the MCU ain't doing well because, watch this, not because they're DEI. That's not why they're failing. They're failing because you're not, I'm going to say this one more time for the slow people in the back. You know the slow people that claim to be comic book fans, but dumb as a box of bricks? Yeah, I'm going there tonight. You're not respecting the source material. Anybody still letting anybody blaming Secret Invasion on superhero fatigue is stupid as a box of bricks. Anybody blaming Secret Invasion on failing for DEI is stupid as a box of bricks. And anybody saying Secret Invasion failed because it was woke, you're a racist. I'm just gonna call you for what you you're a racist. No, Secret Invasion failed because they have a damn thing to do with a Secret Invasion. You're making the mistake of taking names and characters that already exist, titles to storylines that already exist, and you're trying to tell your own damn story. That don't work, stupid. What you need, and I'm gonna say what you need, but you don't possess the capabilities to do this, and that's totally on you. If you read a comic book, you'll be able to do it. What you need to do, if you want this to be the Kevin Feige universe, you need to sit down and do what Stan Lee and Jack Kirby did. Come up with your own damn characters. Come up with your own damn characters. Come up with your own damn storyline. That's the only way it's gonna make sense. See, stupid, there was a reason Flashpoint failed. That storyline and that character already sit out there. All they did was take the damn name and they butchered the damn story. Well, what make you think you any damn different? What make you think you any damn different? You not special. You just caught the wave. Well, if you want to stay on that wave and stop getting upended to the point where your ass may perish up under that tide, you need to start giving credit to where credit due. That's the writers that told them stories before you. Bars. You don't want to give them credit. You want to keep the money in your pocket. You don't want to pay them. Thus, you take their creations, liberties with their creation, and do whatever the hell you want to. And us fans, baby boomers and Generation X been telling you, we don't like that. We're rejecting the MCU as a company, and it's an indictment on the leadership. So, hey, Bob, Kevin, accounting, business, 101. The epitome of stupidity is doing the same damn thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result. And regardless of what they call it at the MCU, they're literally repeating the same thing over and over again, not respecting the source material. And general audience that can't read or won't read, keep building them out. Oh, you ain't got to do one for one. I'm going to say it once. I've said it once. I'll say it again. When Lou Ferrigno was doing the Incredible Hulk, that wasn't one for one. We were kids. We understood then. We were mature enough then. We understood Batman with Adam West was not one for one. We were kids. We understood Spider-Man with Nicholas Hammond was not one for one. We were kids. Do you really think we got less immature as we got older? And if you aren't Generation X, you aren't baby boomers, stop talking to your mama and daddy like you know more than they do, when the only reason these characters still exist is because your mama and daddy made sure they were still around. Take that for how you want to. Yeah, it's going to be one of them episodes this evening. Crossing fingers. Bob is telling Kevin that the math ain't math. And what do you mean you want to double down on legacy? Yeah. One was successful, the other gave the illusion of it. At least the first 2 weeks, then the drop off happened. Yeah. They somehow messed up Lilo and Stitch. Not in my house. My wife and daughter's a huge Lilo and Stitch fan. We got Lilo and Stitch in the house. Using the Flash TV show couldn't even get Flashpoint right. It was better. Now that's the damnest thing. The writers, respecting the source material, are able to do a variation on the Flashpoint storyline to where it makes sense. That wasn't one-to-one. Still made sense. Hell, Crisis on Infinite Earth wasn't no damn, you know what, let me do this. Arrow to show itself ain't no one-to-one. And I don't, I don't. We knew damn good and well that was Oliver Queen, but those were Bruce Wayne stories. We didn't trip. So stop saying 1-to-1. You sound stupid when you say it. Trying to sound intelligent, you sound real stupid. And yes, that's still in my craw because I'm looking at people. I would never say something like that to y'all. Never. And it's too easy for me sitting up here with my memory to point out stuff. What Power Rangers movie yet has been 1-to-1? Bad writing is bad writing, regardless. Right. What Superman movie has been 1-to-1? Bad writing, good writing, regardless. None of it. So stop saying that because you don't know what else to say. That's what it is. You don't know how to defend your argument because you don't. Yeah, we here this evening. They still honestly see did it. Yeah, absolutely. Using the characters as product placement in famous storyline titles as brand recognition has failed. Yep, they have to right the ship. Hey. If they, you know what? If they like it, I love it. And clearly they like it. I'm just gonna say it like this. Here we go. Mr. Ray Smith, if Mr. Ray Smith is Bob Iger and I'm Kevin Feige, me and Mr. Ray Smith cool. He didn't fire me a long time ago. Me and Daryl cool. If Daryl is Bob Iger and I'm Kevin Feige, Daryl didn't fire me a long time ago. Come on, yo. Same thing. Grand Madam Tarot. D. Steezel, oh yeah, they didn't turn me along. Conduct, yeah, they didn't got me a long time ago. Keeping the party rolling. Eyes of Wakanda Solicit is kind of sus. But then again, aren't they all though? So first look at Black Panther MCU spinoff streaming series finally revealed. Comes to us by LaShante Moore. Shantae's got a man at home. My bad. 2 days ago, this comes to us from Movie Web. First look at Black Panther MCU spinoff streaming series finally revealed. When Marvel released Black Panther in theaters in 2018, the world was introduced to Chadwick Boseman, T'Challa, Black Panther, and the nation of Wakanda. You say the world? The character's been around since 1966. They published comic books overseas. They say the world. Yeah, that's I think the world already knew. Because when you say the world, you saying like nobody knew he was around. The world? Oh, that's big. The fictional country became a place where audiences wanted to know more about it and see it on the small screen as well. You sure? Because I can't tell. Because mind you, because he ain't even got a comic book. You could have been seeing Wakanda every month. You go to McDonald's. I know damn good and well you're going to the hair store every couple of weeks. No, that's not me being that. No, I got a wife. I got daughters. No, you doing your hair. You taking care of yourself and everything. You at the hair store once or twice a month. So I know better than that. Oh, let me keep going. In 2021, an overall deal between Disney and Ryan Coogler's Proximity Media was announced, and 2 years later, in 2023, an animated version of Wakanda was announced to be in development. Later that year, Eyes, or as the Rock Whitney Nation likes to call it, refer to it as, Lies of Wakanda was revealed as the name of the new MCU series. The animation was created by storyboard artist Todd Harris, who spoke with Entertainment Weekly about the upcoming series, giving them a first look at what's to come. Shameless plug. They have the Eyes of Wakanda, and they were brought. It's being brought to you by Todd Harris. I have the Legends of Wakanda. They got 6 episodes, I think. I got 17 episodes, about 30 minutes in lead. These ain't my characters. I didn't even act like it. No, what I did was I gave you the legends of Wakanda, and I gave the writers credit, the creative team credit for those characters, and those characters actually exist in comics. Thus, you would be able to have a conversation with a comic book fan. Comic book fans can have conversation. The Lies of Wakanda, well, first of all, one of them damn characters, now there's nothing wrong with it, but this is supposed to be about the Hatu Zaraze, right. One of them characters is a woman and fair skinned. And I'm sorry, it's not the whole colorism thing, but damn, this is Africa. What we doing? And why we keep wanting to do this whole thing? I got the Hatu Zaraze, I got the Dora Milaje. See, having a woman as a member of the Hatu Zaraze, that's DEI. You got to know it when you see it, though. And to know it when you see it, you got to know the source material. That's DEI. Having characters that are fair-skinned as members of the Hatu Zaraze, I might be able to make a strong argument there's a tinge of racism there. Of course, I could make a strong argument based on how Marvel has moved with all characters of color. There's a tinge of racism there. I could. Going back in, the animation was created by storyboard artist Todd Harris, who spoke with Entertainment Weekly about the upcoming series, giving them a first look at what's to come. According to the interviews, Marvel let Harris, who has been a fan of the MCU since a child. See that? Stay right there. Stay right there. According to the interview, Marvel Studios, stay with me, Marvel Studios that came after Marvel comic books let Harris, who has been a fan of the MCU, not Marvel Comics. Stay right there. He's a fan of the MCU, so what you think you're gonna get? The person who now damn, that's an indictment. The person who really don't know comics, really don't care, just hired a movie fan to tell us, to give to us comic book inspired cartoons. Make it make sense. I'm gonna go to the notes because that don't even make sense to me. I'm coming to the notes right now. Cause you been an MCU fan since he was a kid. But like, who that sound right to? No, dead ass. You say you're a Black Panther fan. This is a comic book character. This is a comic. This character originated in the comic books, has been around since 1966. That's 2 years before I was born. And not Reginald Hudlin, not Christopher Priest, not Jonathan Mayberry, not David List, not Ta-Nehisi Coates. Hell, not even John Ridley, not Dr. Eve Ewing, not Cheryl Lynn Eaton, not Brian Illuminati. No. None of those comic book writers were going to hire somebody that's an MCU fan. They didn't say he was a Black Panther fan. They said, y'all got it. Yeah, you know what? With that right there, it's gonna be good. Somebody gonna say, I'm gonna let it stay right there. Oh, fan of the MCU since childhood. Oh, we know Harris is going to serve. Big Byron, you know we actually got T'Challa. And when I say we got T'Challa Black Panther at the house, I literally do mean we got T'Challa Black Panther. What's going on, y'all? Give it one time for Big Byron. Byron 10 is in the building. Did y'all see Byron on Cheryl's show? Cheryl, that ain't whatever his name is. That's Byron Big 10 Smith. You put some respect on that young man's name. Ain't no what else. Don't be dismissive because you put it on the show. Don't be dismissive when you put us on your show like that and everything like that. Oh, no. Ain't no what else. Don't use whatever when you talking about, because I could imagine if we use terminology like that when we referring to y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just say you like what that man got to say. Now, mind you, that said, he was telling the truth. I like him. I'm older though. I don't know what Shannon was talking about. I still don't know what Shannon was talking about. I have no idea. I don't. And I'm saying this, Byron, the younger brother, I'm the older brother. So we older generation, younger generation, and I'm older than you. None of us know what Shannon was talking about. Shannon don't speak for us. What is going on? Y'all give it up one time for Big Byron in the building. We are in here. We in here chilling, man. We in here chilling. We having good fun. Kevin getting a lot of rope thanks to past wins. But hey, man, I like Kevin to keep doing what he's doing because Kevin helped keep my money in my pocket. So keep doing what you're doing, Big Kev. I ain't mad at you. I don't know what, like I said, it's sus. It's sus. According to the interview, Marvel let Harris, who had been a fan of MCU since a child, go hog wild. Eyes of Wakanda focuses on the Hatu Zaraze, Wakandan warriors who carry out dangerous missions around the world to retrieve vibranium artifacts throughout history. That's not their mission. That's not their mission. And I wish if you was gonna speak on the Hatu Zaraze, much like folks do with other characters, you would just tell the damn story, right? Or just not tell it at all. So what we're gonna do once again is we're going to de-emphasize the significance of black males because we're gonna make sure the Hatu Zaraze are both men and women, which we would never do with women. And it's a black male signing up on this nonsense. It's a black male signing up on this nonsense. You cannot give me now. You know what a great Hatu Zaraze story is when they invaded Atlantis. But you would know that though if you was a comic book fan. You can't give me that story. You know what would be another great Hatu Zaraze story when they took on the Black Order. But you can't give me that story though, because you're not a comic book fan. You're an MCU fan. Well, comic book fan, we don't want this trash you're getting ready to give us. But hey, y'all been offering Black Panther trash for a minute now. And between me, my brother Daryl, we go above and beyond to make sure Black Panther fans got their feel of Black Panther stuff, so they ain't got to be thirsty for that Black Panther trash you finna give them from the MCU. And I think we're doing a pretty good job. Video game canceled. Y'all clap it up one more time. But for those that stood in the mud, you part of it, because y'all slammed the video game down since day one. Let me acknowledge the Rock With Me Nation. Y'all slammed the video game since day one. And you didn't just slam the video game using terms like woke and DEI. No, you articulated what was wrong with the video game. You were very, very damn specific with what was wrong with the video game. So to that, I take my hat off to you. Y'all owe yourselves a round of applause. Y'all are standing tall in the paint. Talking about. But yeah, this was the I don't know who, why, what for, what we thinking. But no. Ryan, sinners. You see me? Big Ryan, you see me? Sinners. Black Panther. Until somebody can tell me who the hell Njobu is. Moving right along though, the smartest on-screen Batman. Do I really care about that right now? I don't know. Batman, Cape Crusader animated series. Are race swaps a necessary evil? I prefer that one. Are race swaps a necessary evil? So I'm on YouTube last night. Shout out to those who created Batman, Cape Crusader, Bruce Timm. I know Barbara Gordon, Commissioner Gordon, race swap, penguin, gender bent. And I got to thinking about something. Full transparency. I don't like race swaps. I don't. But as someone once said, Denzel Washington, when he was playing Malcolm X, portraying the role of Malcolm X, one of the things he said in the movie, something I didn't forget, was, "This is the rooster coming home to roost." Theo, what do you mean? Well, one of the reasons why I don't agree with race swaps is because I'm fine with the characters as they exist. Now, I want you to understand exactly what I'm getting ready to say. Don't confuse it. Don't conflate it. I'm fine with the characters as they exist. They white. The mass majority of them white. That doesn't mean I wasn't aware as a kid those characters, the majority of them, were white. Now, contrary to what people want to say, friends, there's been no time in this country you've been living where all you've seen is this race or that race. I don't care where you stand. You're going to run into somebody else. Well, when you got multimedia companies like DC and Marvel being ran, and mind you, what they're doing right now, race swapping these characters, you need to know, they don't want to say it, that's an indictment on American history. Yeah, that's an indictment on American history. When they try and hide racism, you can't. You literally wrote it into every damn thing. It's in the reality. It's in the fiction. It's in the law school. It's on the football field. It's on the playground. It's in the churches. It's on the basketball court. You can't get rid of racism. You can't. You can stop doing it, but you can't wipe it out. It's embedded right there. And the simple fact of the matter is, it's embedded right there where it didn't need to be. Our kids reading comic books. You put out comic books with nothing but white characters. Did you think black kids wasn't reading it? But you never thought about it. You just thought about their money. You thought about their mama and daddy's money, but you didn't see any value in the black child. You didn't then, and you got editors like Tom Brevoort today who still don't see any value in the black child. Sad part is you got black writers enabling white editors to feel that way just so they can keep a job. Just so they can keep a job. That's what that is. Well, you have race swaps today because damn near 95% of them characters are white. And they're trying to fix it. Amazing man, watch this. The JSA, Justice Society of America. That roster is big. You mean to tell me ain't but one black person on that roster and ain't but one Asian? So you mean to tell me there were no other black superheroes in the 60s? No other black superheroes in the 50s? Nobody operating in the 40s? No Asian superheroes? No Latino? Stop it. So now, understanding that was racist in and of itself, Vice doing something with the characters that have been retro created and retro to exist back then. Blue Marvel, Icon. See, I can literally do this all day. As Daryl would tell you, Mal Duncan been around. So has Bumblebee. You don't want to do anything with those characters. You don't want to do anything with those characters because you're not talking to me. You think what me and mine want to be is you. That's arrogant as hell. You think I want to be Captain America. I'm fine as the Falcon. You think I want to be Spider-Man. I'm cool being a Nazi. I ain't gotta be you. You think I want to be Captain America? I'm fine being Solo. I don't even want that red, white, and blue shield. Attracts too much attention. I like the stealth shield. Yeah, that's the comic book company's failings. They want to race swap Simon Williams because how long were the Avengers completely white? Right. And I don't really think we got any chocolate in the Fantastic Four till T'Challa and Aurora pulled up. Mind you, I want somebody to show me in the Fantastic Four series where T'Challa mistreated Aurora. I'll wait. All them lies and everything about T'Challa mistreating Aurora. Where were the black superheroes? Folks love to talk about, oh, the X-Men were this, the X-Men were that, Charles Xavier was this, Eric Lensher, Magneto was that. Stop it. The first black X-Men don't show up to Giant Size X-Men 1. Stop it. I was traumatized. I thought the damn mutant gene was avoiding the hell out of me. What did Tom Brevoort tell you? Which is a damn shame, because how many black writers did we have in the X-Men department last year? But Theo, what you're saying? See, it's one thing for them to say it. It's another thing for us to embrace it. How many black writers were writing X-Men titles last year? Now, mind you, I'm saying this, and I know how people feel. There's only one X-Men writer that acted like he gave a damn about his fellow brothers and sisters. And it's the one folks got an issue with. You want me? You need me to say that again? There was only one black X-Men writer that act like he gave a damn about the black characters, and whether you had it, quite a few folks got an issue with him. That was the dude that was literally making sure in every damn issue he got a black character. Aside from Aurora popping up. Two of them characters, folks told you was non-viable. So this is what we got going on right now. You're seeing them race-bending characters because they understand because they're small-minded, there are not enough high-profile black superheroes to get the dollar from the black audience. Yes, there are. Yeah, there are. First of all, bring T'Challa back. Bill Foster, don't make him that damn old. For what reason? This should be a renaissance era of black superheroes. Jefferson Pierce, get him. Yeah. Get him. Rocket, Icon, bring them in. Bring them in. Bring them in. Also, that trash that y'all did with Fastos, redo that damn movie. Fastos, after that trash from Eternals, because of how it made that black character look in the eyes of black people, you need to get him right. And I ain't talking necessarily about changing up his orientation, but that crying every damn time he pop up on screen, you need to get that right, because that was racist and it was sexist and it was homophobic. Yeah, get that right. Who else? Monica Rambeau. That's a black. Her mom and daddy, those are black characters. Yeah. You gonna do something right with Nakia? Don't sit, because I like the young lady. Not Letitia Wright. Getting the young lady. Give her a long-term role. Don't just do that trash right there. And go ahead and cast Storm. And when you cast Storm, when you do something with our women, respect our women. Yeah, because don't think we don't notice, we don't see how you try and low-key. You don't want the sister to outshine people. Yeah. We noticed. We've been noticed. So yeah, making sure we keep the main thing. This is what's going on with race swaps. This is why you're seeing it more often than a little bit, because they lack the intelligence to go back and get the heroes that are black just to compensate for them creating a plethora of superheroes that weren't black. And you trying to get black content, you safe to say you're not talking to anybody black, you getting what you get. You getting what you get. Well, if you did it right the first time around, when you were creating these characters, you took every American citizen into consideration, and not just the American citizens that look like you wouldn't feel the need to race swap those characters that look like you. Now, let me say this to the biggest, the racists. Don't get mad because your character got race swapped. Don't get mad at us. Don't say DEI. Don't say woke. Say this is them trying to correct which is what it is, a racist ass mindset from back in the damn day. Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I'm telling you, I'm not a fan of race swaps, but I understand it. I understand it. I get it. They need to do something with the heroes that we have, though, as opposed to that. Miss Maxine is in the building. Miss Maxine Shaw, what's going on? Maxine Shaw, they want our money, not our shine. That part. Bring back T'Challa, get Monica right, actually make that Blade movie. Yeah. Speaking of race swapping, I got some money down on them swapping Gambit to black. I don't know if they're gonna do that. Channing Tatum, they kind of put his mark on that, so I think they'll feel compelled to keep that character the way it is. Kamoya says, I don't like race swaps, but I don't mind race corrections. Iron Fist, Hawkman, Rama Tut. Bam! I like that. I'm 100% right there with you. I'm 100% right there with you. Why the hell is Wakanda losing so many artifacts? Because Wakanda in the MCU has been colonized. Hollywood in general loves that as well. But with white men, keep up the amazing work and keep up the engagement chat. I love y'all. I got to make dinner for the fam. I'm still watching, but I'm not in the chat. That's what's up. Man, what you making for dinner? you just can't say that. I'm making dinner. You ain't going to say nothing. No, you right. No, what you making for dinner? Ironheart. What about War Machine? Have y'all hit that like button already? I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying, like, because we finna get good. I'm hoping you're enjoying the show. Hit that like button, share everything, leave a comment. Well, y'all been leaving a comment. Ironheart and War Machine. So, I left picture on TikTok. If you rocking with me on TikTok, you saw what I put over here and everything like that. Had the picture Dominique Thorne, red picture and everything. Folks still responding to it. That's crazy. Damn. But Ironheart. And now you will have folks, MCU fans, run to the defense of Ironheart all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Mind you, they're running to the defense of Ironheart without knowing and or caring any damn thing about the character. Ironheart isn't a bad character. I defended Tosin, the character that not Christopher Priest, but Jonathan Ridley created. Characters aren't real. Any poor perception, great perception of a character, that's because of what somebody is doing with the character. If you got a bad vibe about a character, that's what somebody's done with the character. They're not real. So when I sit up here and I'm looking at Ironheart, folks say nobody's interested in her. Now, tell them what say I like to ask difficult questions. Well, if nobody was interested in Ironheart, why not? Why not? She is a legacy character. Way too many folks, you know her name Ironheart, but you don't know why her name is Ironheart. That's the other thing. It makes sense when you know why, but you can't even speak to it. But Riri has a James Rose problem because he's a legacy character as well. And legacy characters are supposed to evolve. DC does a way better job of evolving their legacy characters to the point where they step outside the character they're the legacy of. Dick Grayson exists outside of Bruce. That's Donna Troy, and I know damn good and well Wally West, he exists outside of Barry. You can do comic books with Wally and you don't have to reference Barry not one damn time. You don't. Same thing. Dick then ran his own damn superhero team too many times. Do you not know that when they said they were coming out with West Coast Avengers and James Rose was going to be in it, I thought he was going to be leading the team. That's not what happened. They sent Tony over there. We can say what we want to about Jason Aaron current Avengers run. Sam is there. Steve ain't. Yeah. He's allowing Sam to flex his muscles outside of Steve. Here's the problem in regards to that. His name is Captain America. No, that's Steve's name. See, the legacy character don't necessarily keep the same name as the OG character. They possess similar qualities to the OG character, but the legacy character is supposed to represent a new generation of fans. That's how you keep everything together. Batman fans, they created Dick Grayson for the kids. Bruce tapped into a more mature audience. They needed Dick for kids to want to read the damn comic book. That's the whole reason. Okay, well, I don't like doing this with us. I don't. But you know Dick Grayson's origin story better than you know Riri's. You know Dick Grayson's origin story better than you know Riri's. And if you're my age, they put it in the damn movie. Forget how many times they keep telling you what his origin story was in the comics. They literally put his origin story no differently than Bruce's in the movies. So you know, you got a good idea of Dick's origin story. You don't know a damn thing about Riri. You don't know a damn thing about Riri, and you know less about Rhodey. So how do you develop Riri and make her an interesting character when you ain't been able to do it with James Rose? Here's the other problem with the Iron Man character. The suits of armor do the same damn thing. If I got Tony anywhere around, why do I need James? Dick brings a different skill set than Bruce. Wally brings a different skill set than Barry. Hell, Bart brings a different skill set than Wally or Barry. What's the difference between War Machine and Iron Man? Don't say one got a bigger suit of armor, because that don't mean a damn thing. What's the difference between them characters? Wally's married. Bart comes from the future. Wally's married to Linda Park, got 2 children. His 2 children have speed type abilities. That's what they do. Bart comes from the future. Bart has a short attention span. Thus, they call him Impulse. He's closer to Jay Garrick than he is to anybody else, which is crazy because Barry is his grandfather. Yeah, Max Mercury and Jay Garrick, that's who Bart is closer to. Why do I know that? I can't tell you the first damn thing about Sam. Not because I don't follow Sam. Sam ain't got no girlfriend. Misty Knight, you heard me when I said Wally has a wife and 2 kids. You heard me when I said that. Liberty Bell is over there. when you look at the black characters, where's the development? Sam, for my black MCU fans, what character development have you gotten for James Rhodes since he was in the MCU? Ain't he still paralyzed from the waist down? All these MCU projects, they been releasing since what 2016, and I can't get not one 30-minute show, not 1 hour show, not one 2-hour movie where in the MCU I got Stark Tech and I got Vibranium, which has been miraculously healing folks since they found it. I can't get a damn thing from a dude that's paralyzed from the waist down. That's in the MCU. What you know about it? He head of security for the president. That's it. You know where he live at? You know who he kicked the boat? I know you saw him in Falcon and the Winter Soldier tell Sam he should have kept the shield, but you didn't even know back then he was a damn scrub. That's character development. What they telling you about Riri? Are they telling you she got a mama? Or you don't know for a damn thing about a mama? Are they telling you she's smart as a whip or she a street hustler? So you don't know a damn thing about Riri. Okay, so what makes these characters interesting other than the fact they resemble folks that we watch on Stars on Sunday night? No. If you're a Riri Williams fan, and I think it's fair, you saying that the character came out in 2022. What have you learned? What have they shown you about the character since her debut? She does not have her own monthly comic book, by the way. What have they done to educate you on this character since then? Mind you, they just started pumping this character 2 weeks ago. There's the racism right there. They just started telling you to be aware of her show 2 weeks ago. It come out in June. You a black person, you all raw, black this, black that. Her costume is Japanese inspired. Her suit of armor, bubblegum pop crisis. That ain't got a damn thing to do with Africa. Ain't got a damn thing to do with Africa. Ain't got a damn thing to do with Tony. Ain't got a damn thing to do with America. What we doing? Hold that thought. Folks trying to get me in trouble. Ladies, what y'all go out there and let us know they got that window call? I'm back. We're just trying to make sure we can play the video and everything like that, and we don't get no copyright infractions because folks want to play other folks' music and everything, pull right up to the window with the light on and just not do that. But so Riri Williams, they ain't taught you nothing about Riri Williams. They ain't taught you nothing about James Rhodes. So they're just stacking characters on top of characters, which, if you want to be perfectly honest, that's the problem with black characters, point blank, period. They didn't do anything. They have not grown Shorty. Since Shorty's solo series, they ain't grown her as the griot. As a matter of fact, they go above and beyond to dial that back. Ever since Ryan decided to name the dadgum AI artificial intelligence, the griot, all they do, by and large, Benjamin Percy, is just dress her up in the griot costumes. They don't do nothing else. You ain't seen James Rhodes. James Rhodes' costume armor still look old. How many does James get the same upgrades Tony get? No. When last time you seen James walk around in a brand new suit of armor? Exactly. So these characters, they are ours. They aren't developed. And if you can, and this is the thing we don't want to do. If you can name a B-list white character or any other character for that matter that's not black, and you know more about that character than you do, say, Aurora Monroe, that's the problem. And you don't know about Aurora Monroe. You don't. Because if you would, you talk like it. You don't. You don't know where that character is. You don't know that character's origin story. All you know is she's an X-Men. All you know is she's from Africa, and there's so much more to her besides that. That's a damn shame. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. So you can't, I don't know how you gonna get this. The Iron Heart, once again, ain't got nothing to do with the damn comic books. It's gonna be folks on various social media platforms telling you, yes, it is. Well, Google is free. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You ain't gotta listen to me. Google is free. Marvel Unlimited, not so much, $9.99. But as I survey the landscape, and I've listened to various content creators, every content creator, yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Every content creator that doesn't look like me and saying it's woke and DEI, they either or a racist or bigot. Any content creator saying only racists don't want to watch this that look like me, that's the person who's an MCU fan and probably getting paid. So don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to the racist bigot. Don't listen to the brother or sister that's capping for the MCU. Google is free. Marvel Unlimited $9.99. As the pastor would tell you in church, find out for yourself. So let's go here. I like this. Kamoyo gonna get into this one right here. Rappers. Yesterday and today, were they the plants? We talked about industry plants before. I know other folks have talked about it. I do a lot of reflecting. Let me keep up with these notes before I transition into the next topic. Like I said, thank y'all so much. Y'all could have been anywhere else. Y'all pulled up here instead. Y'all didn't have to do that. Y'all didn't have to do that. So F the police. Y'all remember when that song came out? Coming straight out of Compton. Yo, where you going? We used to listen to rap music a lot back in the day, right? And back in the day, rap music used to tell you fight against the system, don't push back against the system and everything like that. Not all rap music though was political. Some rap music was actually violent. Gangster music and everything. They call it gangster rap and everything like that. Promoting violence. We're not gonna act like that. Not that you did it. Not that you did it, but you know, you get your blood pumping and everything like that. The N-word was rampant. B-word. Like there was no type of, and it was telling you what to do if somebody disrespected you. And I don't think we looking at any rap song and using that song as an example on how to de-escalate situations. And so I'm sitting back and I'm thinking about all the music we listen to that encouraged us to be stupid, told us to be ignorant, told us to not give a damn, told us to go out there and put hands on one another, and told us to go put hands on the police if they got beside themselves. And I'm looking at the artists that created the music back then that was telling us to do all that stuff and what they're doing today. If you're 20 years old and I come and you're famous, influential, you're trying to do some stuff, right? If I come to you when you're in your 20s and I say, Give me about 20 years of you putting out some dumb stuff, some stupid stuff, some stuff to get your people angry about some stuff. Give me about 20 years of that. Give me about 20 years of that. In 20 years, you can come over here with us, and I'm going to give you everything you want. I'm big on loyalty. I'm big on respect. I'm big on my people. If I say I'm woke, I'm going to blame my aunt because she had me watch Roots when I was a kid. I wasn't even out of elementary school. Well, when I look at how our so-called pro-black entertainers acted 20, 30 years ago, not all of them, not all of them. Quite a few influential ones, though. They opposed the government. They were anti-system. They were telling brothers and sisters to stand up for one another. And I'm going to tell you what made me think about this. Snoop. It was Snoop made me think about this. His comments after he DJ'd at the presidential inauguration never sat right in my spirits. We remember Snoop saying, I holler 187 on an undercover cop. How many brothers you think took that song to heart? How many of us you think when he put that song out, not only felt it, but some of us actually put it into execution? How many of us heard that song and started looking at those of us who worked as police officers? Awkward as hell. What did it get him? Not what it got you. What did it get him? Think about where it came from. What did it get him? Now I'm asking, what did it get him? Because he didn't get there by himself. No, we helped him. But do you see how easily he discarded us on that damn Instagram post? Like those who were disappointed in him were beneath him. Not even worth an explanation. He's not talking like that back when he did that damn song. He ain't talking like that. Ice Cube, the dude who wanted to sit down in front of the media and wanted to sit up there and say, well, when I go out my front door, your front door, you lived in a neighborhood. You walked to the mailbox. And throughout your lyrics, throughout your music, you encourage brothers and sisters to act kind of like how somebody else doing right now with their movies. Because them like you, they like you were raised in a neighborhood. But you gonna convince my brothers and sisters you grew up in the hood. And your music and your movies will be all about how you should conduct yourself, not as men, not as women, but as you are in the hood. But you don't give two damns about them brothers and sisters 20, 30 years later that's from the hood. They're beneath you. They need to grow up. They need to stop hating. They need to get their crypto, right? That's what that is. I look at the same damn thing when it comes to Kanye West. How you put out a song talking about, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. That was supposed to be a woke song for brothers that had money. Hey, these other women ain't checking for you like that till you get some paper. What'd he do? And how does Kanye conduct himself like he did when he was first coming on, like that woke brother? Or does Kanye conduct himself like he's an elite brother? Sometimes I think the Matrix is real. Sometimes, because I'm looking like, and they all rich. Ain't none of that money circulating in the black community. It's with them. It ain't coming back down. It ain't organized. It's right there with them. And there, as far as everybody else go, you can't say nothing to them. We're beneath them. Wow. So what you saying, Theo? I'm just saying, I'm waking up more and more every day. I'm waking up more and more because you don't even hear them talking black now. All the pro-black they was talking about back then, you don't even hear them talking about it right now. What was Dre talking about back in the day? Okay, who did he give money to? USC. Who was Nelly talking to back in the day? Who was Nelly talking to back in the day? What is Cornell doing right now? And we was all going, apple bottom G. Oh, yeah, all that. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. When I'm looking at these cats right now, and I'm looking at the message they preach, because see, where I'm at with it, you got to tell me how you made peace, friends with cats that fly the Confederate flag. When you say you went to go DJ at the crypto party, you told me as a brother you was perfectly fine with Confederates. Well, if you fine with Confederates, you must got something to say you good, like you say. Like you ain't worried about them effing with you. But that don't extend to every other black person. It's you that got the pass. We sitting up here handing black cards. We might need to be we might need to be worried about who was handed that op card. That's what we might need to be worried. Who was handed that plant card? We sit up here worried about black card. No, you might need to go back through history and think about if who amongst us got a plant card. That's what we might want to be doing. Why do you think Trump keeps pardoning the worst of us? I ain't saying, I'm just saying. The War Machine series written by Greg Pat during Secret Invasion Dark Reign era has some interesting upgrade. You know what, DC's, I'm glad that you said that, because that's the other part when it comes to black superheroes, consistency. You're not keeping War Machine consistently in front of people. Why not? And if you don't think he deserves his own full-size comic, well, we do this thing in comic books. We used to do it, right? We could do about 20 pages, dedicate the last 4 pages to him for about 10 issues, have a War Machine backstory. James Rose backstory. Yeah, right, sitting right there. You already got fans reading Iron Man, right. He's an Iron Man legacy character, right there. Different writer, different artist, committed to growing that character, developing, world building, if you will. World building, a world outside of Tony Stark. Yeah, told over and over and over and over again, where folks that look like that character can memorize his origin. Just as matter of fact, what's James Rose's origin story? I ain't gonna do that. I would ask what's James Rose's origin story. I ain't gonna do that, because if I ask what Riri Williams' origin story, found, not stole, found a suit of Tony's Mark 41, 40 something armor. Found, not stole. Found, not stole. Found, not stole. Because folks that don't look like us want to say she stole it. No, it was found. Tony actually met her and her mother at her house, not her apartment, not her dorm room. No. Tony met her and her mother at her house and took them out for dinner. That's the origin story, right there. So all this other stuff. Going back to what we were talking about, though, I believe the rappers we used to kick the bobo with back in the day, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not going to say they are. I wouldn't be surprised if they were plants intended to keep black people dumbed down. I said what I meant. I meant what I said. I'm not talking about the individuals. I'm talking about their actions. Their actions aren't consistent. And you can be a fan of theirs, but you see how they move. You see how they move. So that's my take on that. Why red states with red governors equal stupidity? Hey, look, that's not a political statement. It's a real statement. Right now, if you live in a red state, regardless of who you are, your state agencies are effed up, and you know it. Your state agencies been effed up. Now, you keep hiring somebody that's supposed to un-F your state agencies. When you call into your state agency, whether you're calling to get a driver's license, whether you're calling for Department of Children and Families, whether you're calling for a gun license, your whole time, if it's over 5 minutes, that state agency is understaffed. What's wrong with the governor? You want to keep voting for the governor because you like the way the governor look. The governor don't give two damns about you. You're poor white trash as far as he's concerned. You don't have anything in common with that governor. If you did, the governor would be looking out for you. But if Medicaid is going by the wayside, food stamps going by the wayside, farmers trying to figure out how they're going to get their crops to the market in the Midwest, they don't give a damn about you. And you would rather stay stuck on stupid, looking at a damn skin color than looking at your pocketbooks, than looking at your health. They don't give a damn about you. They don't. If you're in the state of Florida and you found it within you to vote for DeSantis, not once, but twice, he's never gave a damn about you. You live in the state of Florida. You know what that whole time is. When are you going to stand up and look out for you as the common man? Instead of looking out for you as either the black man, the white man, the yellow man, or the red man. Because as long as they keeping you divided along that, you're only set up for failure. We're not being divided by race. We're being divided economically. They're just using race as a scapegoat. So I'm looking at everybody right now that lives in those red states that keeps voting for the red politician, and you know damn good and well what your whole time is at those state agencies. I'm asking you why you keep voting for them. You're telling me with that mindset, you care more about the individual you're voting for than you care about yourself as a white individual. And that's sad. Because that individual you're voting for don't give a damn about you, regardless of your ethnicity, regardless of your race, regardless of your gender. All they give a damn about is your pocketbook. You ain't got enough zeros. You think you do. To the white, poor trash racists, you would be better off linking up with your brother and sister that don't look like you. That's how you get up out of poverty. But you don't want to do that. And you've been stuck in poverty for how long now? How long you been stuck in poverty? Who fault is it? Because I don't live in your neighborhood. Who taking your woman from you? Because I ain't checking for your woman. Who's stealing from you? Once again, I don't live in your neighborhood. Who's hiring the illegal immigrants? I'm not your boss. Who's letting them cross the border? I'm not patrolling. The same folks who don't give a damn about you and they look like you. This would be the version of the video where I would say you white, but you sleep. Wake up and go see School Day. Diddy and Trump. Diddy and Trump. Hold on, got an eyelash stuck in my eye. Hold on. So Diddy was having freakouts at the Trump Tower. Diddy was having freakouts at the Trump Tower. No, you can Google this. You can Google it. And it was one of the Trump employees buying bottles of baby oil on the corporate business card. I said corporate business card for a reason. I said corporate business card for a reason, because them charges can be traced. And he testifying. So you know what? So I'm not saying folks participate. I'm not saying folks participate. What I'm saying is I got a hotel. I got employees. You're a celebrity, I'm a celebrity. You staying at my hotel. I got somebody assigned to you. I didn't give him the corporate business card. Corporate business card. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. RICO charges, huh? And I heard somebody say, pardon. Oh, yeah, I like that whole pardon thing. Unless I can tie you to it. Sound good. Sound good. Theo, what you saying? What I'm saying is ain't nobody coming to Sean's defense. They ain't. And I don't know if you've been keeping up with the political landscape. Folks is getting tired. Folks is getting tired. Me and Grand Madam talked about this a while ago. We did. I asked her a question. Because we over here chilling. We chilling. We Rock with the Nation. We chilling. And certain things, we don't condone violence. We don't. That's not what we're doing. I asked Grand Madam Taro earlier this year. I said, you think that dude gonna complete his term? Grand Madam Taro's response was no. Now, I know we like, Theo, no. See, I'm never the one you got to be mad at. I didn't do nothing to Lincoln. I didn't do nothing to Lincoln. I didn't do nothing to either one of them Kennedy boys. I didn't. That wasn't me. I didn't do nothing to Reagan. I didn't. And all I did was tell Bush to his face he was a racist. That's what I said. I ain't take no, I ain't go after them. I talked. But I ain't went about it with Donald. I didn't do that. Y'all did that. So they say money is the root of all evil. That's what they say. They say, and now everybody don't play with their money. Some folks take their money seriously. They do. Some people take their business endeavors seriously. Right. Well, we got farmers in the Midwest complaining about crops. Ain't nobody there to tend to them. Got Elon Musk feeling some type of way because you're messing with his money. Well, Theo, what you saying? I think when your usefulness in this game that folks playing, I think when you use up your usefulness, folks stop using terminology like gangland, mafia, how stuff is being ran, because when you talking about him, because if you talking like that in regards to how he runs stuff, well, how does that normally play out when folks get tired of it? Moving right along. All right. Michael Beasley enters the GOAT debate. We want to talk about that? No. Comics this week, JLU issue 7. Return of the Injustice game. I'm still not getting what I need from that and everything like that. And you know what I'm talking about. I ain't getting enough melanin, but it is what it is. Avengers issue 26. It's the last page for me. What I'm saying? It's the last page for me. It's the last page for me. It's the last page for me. So I'm trying to tell you, it's the last page for me, is what you heard me say. It's the last page for me. And Sam Wilson, Jason Aaron, Sam Wilson, Avengers issue 26. I like how you portrayed Sam in that issue. I really, really did. Sam had some character, some flavor to him, not cardboard cutout and everything like that. And speaking, here we go. To the writers at Marvel, and I don't believe I'm getting ready to say this to you, but I feel the need to do it because I think I know what's missing. I think I know what's missing. The black characters don't have any distinctive personalities. Don't change from writer to writer. They do. Here's my suggestion. You got these characters, right? Right. Take these characters that you have, put them on a board, put them on a blackboard. Write the character's name. Up under the character's name, write that person's real life counterpart. Write that person's real life counterpart so you can hear that voice in your ear all day, every day. Here we go. I like this. Kamoyo gonna laugh. Those that's rocking with me like I've been rocking with them, they gonna laugh. Imagine a superhero designed after Martin Lawrence. His attitude. Now, if I tell you I create this character when Martin is on, and I'm telling you this character's name is, oh hell, Solo, and I say the character is designed after Martin Lawrence. Well, in this day and age, if I say it's designed after his character that was on Martin, right? If I say that, you're able to always go look at that and see exactly what I meant. Thus, that character's, while his character may evolve, it doesn't change. He doesn't become somebody else completely. Now, if we stay with that same mindset, when I go to do a live action version of this character, that's the same character because I know who that character is supposed to be. They're not doing this. Thus, characterizations are changing. Thus, fans are tuning out with characters. So Sam Wilson, Falcon. No, I'm sorry, Captain America. How Jason Aaron wrote him. Go check that out. Mr. Terrific. I like that. I'll be bringing the comic book review to us tomorrow. Already did the comic book. Already wrote up the script and everything like that. Refreshing story. I will say this. There appears to be, because I'm looking at it, I'm like, so the character goes through trauma, is smart. I ain't trying to be funny, but I don't know the dumb black character. What you saying, Theo? I'm saying that could be a trope because I don't know. We keep saying we want to use intelligence as a superpower with certain characters. Mr. Terrific in issue 1 says he doesn't have any superpowers. I get it. I understand it. Don't necessarily like it. Because that seems to be something, I don't know. It's just third smartest man. Why you just can't be the smartest man? You're third smartest man. You're an Olympic level decathlete. Okay, so's T'Challa. Okay, well, so's Jefferson Pierce. Like all y'all athletes. I'm not trying to be funny, but can we move past that? Well, you're a scientist. Why you can't have superhuman abilities like superhuman strength, healing? I mean, those at this particular juncture in comic book, everybody named Mama, to a degree, got some type of super strength. Everybody named Mama got some type of advanced healing. Everybody. So you can have that, which would go along in the fact that he can't be targeted. Electronic devices don't pick him up. Yeah, that's why I got that from X. They can't pick him up. What's wrong with that being a superpower? Because I read this whole Brother Eye thing. Well, Brother Eye couldn't pick him up. But yes, go pick up Mr. Terrific issue 1. It hit the bookstore today. I was there for it. I'm definitely picking it up. Let's see. Bitterroot did not get issue 3. I don't know what's going on with issue 3 in regards to that. We could talk about the smartest on-screen Batman, but by and large, all of them are smart. I'm gonna keep up with these comments, then we're gonna get on up out of here. It's 9:25, which means we are approaching the 2-hour mark. So we can definitely go and get on up out of here with that and everything like that. Ain't no need to have us on in here like that. Ain't gonna do that. I was raised better. Let's go ahead. Let's see what we got going on with these notes. Live chat. My brother D Real is pulled up. Jed McKay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Great. I said Jason Aaron. Jed McKay. Thank you so much. Great. Appreciate that. Even the white folks talking about how Trump stole the election, only when it affects them directly. That's where they at with it. And I'm just saying, I know we not gonna do nothing. We actually at the house chilling. We ain't even gonna be in the streets. Don't piss off the wrong person. They don't care. They do not care. So what's going on? Why do you think? Yeah. So where are we at? Going back over these notes. EA cancels Black Panther video game. Hey, don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. I heard it all. EA ain't studying y'all. Oh, okay. You ain't studying me? All right, cool. Me. Make it do what it do. Well, here we go. This is where you look at the triumphs and you have to appreciate them where they come in at. And what it is folks don't like triumphs being acknowledged. To all of those who said they're Black Panther, no, let me stop that. Damn what you said. To all of those who are actually Black Panther fans, you owe yourself a round of applause. We owe ourselves a round of applause. We may not have gotten the victories we wanted, but we still got victories. Black Panther, the first movie, was 1.3. We didn't like what they were doing with the second movie. We couldn't get it canceled. We weren't able to get our favorite character recast, but they didn't get that 1.3 back. And Angela said, Miss Bassett, that Black Panther 2 was gonna make twice as much money as Black Panther 1. No, it didn't. You owe yourself a round of applause. You do. They sat up here and tried to throw this Black Panther video game, 1943, older world building, and they had everybody and their mama come out the woodwork with it. Folks that you know damn good and well just wanted to colonize the character so they could do what the hell they want to in ways they would never disrespect a Iron Man video game that's going to star Tony Stark, a Wolverine video game that's going to feature Logan, not Laura, Logan. Right. Off the table. They gonna tell you it was because EA had to cut back. If EA felt like they could have made some money off that video game, regardless of the cutbacks they had to make, they'd have did it. No, they heard us loud and clear on social media. Those of us that didn't give a damn about that game, those of us who were knowledgeable about the characters in the game, we called it for what it was. They took it off the table. When folks like to tell you, you can't do nothing, here we go. I like this. Get on up out of here. So we had this individual, not going to mention his name, but based on, I'm assuming he's African. He's a brother. He's dead. He's not coming back. You can hashtag all day long. T'Challa Jr. will be the new Black Panther. I understand your plight, my friend, but it's not happening. That's a brother telling other brothers and sisters how to feel about a Black character they care about, and his name It sounds African. I said, there's always that one black person willing to tell another black person to give up on something they care about. Always one. Shake my head. Shake my head. Damn this thing. Weird even. His response, I live in the real world. You just keep hashtagging and tweeting away, my friend. Keep complaining on Twitter, and just maybe the people at Marvel will listen to you instead of going by years of experience. Let me know how that works out for you. Have a blessed one. Civil rights era. Montgomery bus boycott, and you supposed to be black. Civil rights era. Montgomery bus boycott. Hell, voting rights, and you're supposed to be black. He ain't the only one. But it's quite a few brothers and sisters that have no problem telling other brothers when the history sits right there. And if we don't want to go off that history, I'll go right here. That may be too hard. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. That's American history. If that's too difficult, I'll dumb it down. The Black Panther half mask. Yeah, he debuted with a full one, but at some point it became a half mask. That was during snail mail. Everything I just said is American history, which is easily researchable by anybody, regardless of where you are in this world. For a brother or sister to ever fix their mouth to tell another brother or sister to give up on what their hopes and dreams are or what they're fighting for, you're telling me a lot. Even when you go so hard to defend the attitude, what I know is this: you will never fix your mouth to tell somebody that's not, because you ain't got it in you. You don't have that type of internal strength. You don't have that type of conviction. Because you know what? I ain't seen yet folks that love telling black folks what to give up on. They don't take that. They don't keep that energy with white fans. They don't keep that energy with white characters. You know better, as in you know your place. Somehow you think your place is above the black person that's willing to fight. It's not. If you're going to stay on the sidelines, I live in the real world. You just keep hashtagging and tweeting away, my friend. Keep complaining on Twitter, and just maybe the people at Marvel will listen to you instead of going by years of experience. Let me know how that works out for you. Have a blessed one. This comes from Iger's Elbow. I'm reading him. We rock with each other on Twitter. Kind of wild to say you live in the real world while arguing that a fictional character can't come back to life in a universe where resurrection is literally routine. Because you want to be smart. I hate that I have to explain this. When I say live in the real world, it means I live in a world where I know that constantly hashtag and recast T'Challa doesn't move the needle one bit on Marvel's radar. It's a total waste of time. How you know that? What were you doing? Because you never said you wanted the character recast. Throughout this whole diatribe, interacting black man to black man with Black Panther fan, I noticed you never said you gave two damns about the character. You just told those who cared about the character to give up. Are we inconveniencing you? You want your Black Panther movie and you feel like we effing it up for you? We don't care. You want your Black Panther video game and you feel like we making life difficult for you? We don't care. Know why? Because we Black Panther fans. But we're also, some of us, because not every Black Panther fan is black, we're also black. And we understand our history as a people. Damn shame another black person, regardless of where you live at in the world, guy, does it. Again, I'll tell you the same thing I told the last person. You keep hashtagging all you like. Hashtag away. Hashtag every day if it makes you feel better, or have hope and see how that works for you. God bless. prayer plus faith, right? You say God bless. Do you know how God works while you mentioning God? Yeah, you put the work in, regardless if it's a hashtag or not, and then you take it to God. You would know that if you really had a relationship with God. You would know that if you were tapped into your African ancestry, God, but you don't know that. Because Kevin Feige is your God. The MCU, that's your heaven. No, that's man. Shout out to Idris Elba. Appreciate the blessing, truly. But for someone so confident in being right, you sure spend a lot of time arguing with people you think don't matter. Must be exhausting playing gatekeeper for a studio that doesn't even know you exist. I actually think you enjoy engaging. Make sure I got this right. It just makes you sound tired. Last thing I'll say, this is from the dude, the brother. Marvel often changes course a lot on things. If they do decide to change course with T'Challa, it won't be because of a hashtag. I can guarantee in all caps, you that. My response, you can guarantee that? Why? Because regardless of how it pans out, you want to be right. You're not disappointed. In lieu of World American Black History, you're kind of, well, I'm gonna be nice. This brother's responses right here would be a true indication of a Black person being asleep. What am I saying? To tell another Black person to give up is reprehensible. You should know better. Now I'm going to take this time to say this. What I do on this channel is because my wife believes in me, as does the Rock With Me Nation. What I do right now, I started doing in earnest because a brother failed. A brother that had the potential to get us where we needed to be as a people. He failed. I saw it. And based on how everybody else was moving, his peers went in a hurry to pick up his flag. I'm looking at those who you live in the 850, specifically one of you. A few years ago, you told me to give up on my dream. It was, I'm supposed to do what a man is supposed to do, take care of his family. My family's here. And through God and prayer, I've been able to still do what I need to do in regards of take care of my family and not just follow my dream, because it is my dream, but my dream to bring us together as a people. My dream, a dream where we don't get misled, we don't get misrepresented. And because I possess the knowledge and the words to speak on it, I'm going to do that. I'm just so damned ashamed. You, as somebody who called yourself to be my friend, saw little to no value in it to tell me a few years ago to give up on it. Where would we be now? You, my friend, who's chasing your dream. You, my friend, who have your own business. You, my friend, who I'm proud of. Yes, that's my friend. Who are you to ever fix your mouth to tell another friend, another Black person, not to chase their dream? I've been told too long not to chase my dream. Always putting it on hold for the greater good, my family. Well, my family, sad to say, don't just extend to those I share flesh and blood with. It extends to our people. And maybe you couldn't see it before you, but my mother did. I got way more in common with those great ones who have led our people. And maybe that's what you don't get. Maybe that's what you don't see. I'm not just a comic book content creator. I'm not just a football coach. I'm not just a football official. I'm not just a Marine. And mind you, those are the names that other people gave me. No, I like what the Rock With Me Nation has given me. And maybe my brother, my friend, you need to figure it out. Well, they call Daryl the prophet for a reason. Maybe you need to Google that. See what the significance of that means. But in the work that I put in on this channel, whether you appreciate it or not, whether you think it's a waste of time or not, they have called me the griot. If you knew what that meant, you probably would have had me closer by your side when you needed to than what you did. That said, I'm out. Keep up with these notes. Get on up out of here. Thank y'all so much for picking up with a brother. Y'all did not have to do that. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all are here, and I really do appreciate it. Thank y'all. Make sure we are here. I just read it. Absolutely. Keeping up with the notes. Defeated mentality. Shout out to Iger's elbow. Yeah, he did his damn thing. Shout out to Grand Madam is out. Thank you so much, Grand Madam. We stayed on the neck like unlike other. Yes, we did, Kamoyo. Imagine telling our great grandparents that. Would never. Oh, shout out to not tell them. Hell yeah, just our grandparents been through this. Imagine telling them to live in reality and give up on fighting. No, we're not gonna do that. Listen, thank y'all so much. I really do appreciate this. This has been a blast. I'm gonna be coming to y'all with Mr. Terrific issue 1 tomorrow. I'll also be coming to y'all with Blackest Night issue 5 or 6. I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we're gonna get caught up. Thank y'all. Keep your head up. There are things in life worth fighting for. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Your hopes, your dreams, your ambitions, those are yours. Those are yours. And anybody that calls themselves your friend is not going to tell you to give up on it. They're not even going to tell you to start it out. If anything, they will offer you constructive criticism on how to pursue it. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Until then, in the meantime, in between time, till next time, remember the late, great Don Cornelius. And you see it. Remember what you're fighting for. Remember what we started Recast T'Challa for. Folks like to think it was all about getting the character recast. No. That's the popular thing. No. What mattered was honoring the spirit of the actor. Standing tall for Black. Asking tough questions for Black. Representing Black when other folks don't want to do it, whether they don't have the courage to do it or they don't have the strength to do it. I'm out. Thank y'all so much. I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and soul. We out.